Hi there, welcome to today's painting tutorial. In this episode, we're going to paint a candle with acrylic paints. And we're starting with a titanium white, a yellow, a red, and a burnt umber. And then we're doing this painting on a black piece of paper. This is a 5x7 cardstock. And let's start with a size 1-inch brush. This is a painter's brush. I'm going to start by taking some of this bright yellow color. And also I had sketched out a candle here. So I'm going to put this yellow color in the center here. And I'm dry brushing this on. So moving it out towards the edge because I want this to be fairly light. And then I'm going to take some of the red and mix that in with the yellow so that we get kind of an orange color. Then we can go out with that orange. Okay, and then I'm going to take some straight red and then try to go around that with the red. Trying to blend that in because I want it to be really faint. I want it to kind of fade into the background, so just really kind of brush it and blend it in. Okay, and you can just kind of dry brush over that, smooth it out. Okay, so we lost our sketch a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of paint that in. I have a size 0 round brush right here, and let's put that flame back. That's kind of going in the center here. Just painting in a little white flame shape. Okay, and then around that flame, I'm going to take some of the yellow. And then we'll go around that. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of this burnt umber. And I'm going to make this little kind of half circle in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of white paint and put a first layer of the wick. And then I'm going to take some of the burnt umber, see if I can go over that wick again. And I want the white to kind of show on the side as a little bit of a highlight. Okay, so now let's switch brushes. I'm going to switch to a size 6 filbert. And let's take some white paint and a little bit of the yellow, kind of mix that up. And let's put that around the top of the candle. If you go over the wick, that's okay. We can put another layer of that on top. Okay, so this top doesn't have to be even. You can kind of wave it a little bit. And then we'll go to a darker color. So I'm going to take some of the yellow and mix it with a little bit of red. Just want like a darker yellow, kind of orange color. And then you can put that in. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of gradually get darker as we go down. So you can add more red. And then we'll add a little bit more red. Okay, you can rinse off your brush to get some of those lighter colors out of there. Then you can take a straight red. Then we want to get darker, so you can take some of that burnt umber, mix it in with the red. Then we want to kind of fade into the black. So you could take some umber and then kind of dry brush, or brush is a little wet, but you can dry it off and kind of blend into that black paper so that you get kind of a fade. I'm going kind of a C shape there, keeping with that curve. Okay, so then you could let that dry and you could come back and do another layer of that. But while that's drying, let's add some kind of bokeh dots in the background. So I'm going to take a larger brush. This is a small mop brush. So I'm going to get quite a bit of water and take a little bit of this yellow and then kind of do a swirl. See if that'll show up. So I need a little bit more paint. Okay. Just kind of swirling my brush to make these circles. You don't want them to be too opaque, so that's why you can put quite a bit of water on there. Let's try a smaller brush. I have this little round brush here. Let's take a little bit more white with some yellow, and then put a little dot. Okay, and then just try to place these kind of randomly. So when I put less pressure, I get a smaller circle. And when I put more pressure, I get a bigger circle. Okay, and you can kind of vary the colors. Maybe you wanted to make one a little bit orange. Put that in there. Maybe you wanted one to have some red in it. You can go off of the edge as well. Okay, so now let's go back and add some more detail to the candle. So I'm going to take some white paint with a little bit of the yellow, and let's try to go around the center here. I'm going to put some white kind of right around this edge as a highlight. Then I want a little bit darker, a little bit of a darker color around the edge. So I'm going to take kind of an orangey yellow mixture, kind of come around the outside edge just to build a little bit of dimension. Okay, then let's switch to the filbert. Can get a little bit of yellow with some red in there. We can come and do kind of a second layer for the candle. Okay, I'm getting darker as I go down, so I'm adding some red. And then we'll get darker still with some of this burnt umber. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of the burnt umber and I'm going to put kind of an edge around the top here. I feel like we need a little bit more kind of shadow to add a little bit of structure to this. I'm going to blend it a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this brown in the center. Okay, let's go back with the white and put another layer around the edge. And if you wanted, you could put kind of the appearance of the wax sort of dripping off of the edge. Okay, and then let's connect that. So we'll take this 0 brush, take some of the burnt umber, and see if we can connect the candle, the wick into the center. Okay, and then you could go back and add some more dots if you wanted to. Maybe put some more white dots on some of these little edges. Okay, just as many as you feel like putting on there. Okay, and we will call this painting complete. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more acrylic painting tutorials, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.